going to record. So welcome this evening to the Zinzino product overview. So obviously it's starting to sweep the nation, sweep the globe, unlike something else is sweeping the globe as well. And so there's never been a more opportune time to actually share this opportunity with people and to share this. Well, I've just realised I've got the business opportunity up rather than the products. My fault. Bear with me 1 second. I think we can probably go ahead and do it anyway because, yeah, it should be fine. I know when I can stop. So this is a business product presentation. So my apologies for that. But it's really sweeping the globe, and the reason being is because we have this amazing test validated product, and so it's unlike anything else I've seen before. I joined the business around about, I'm just trying to think now, it was May 2019, and really took me by surprise because I honestly and truthfully didn't think I'd join a business that was actually marketing an oil. I'd always been a big avid oil taker of fish oils for many, many years, almost 30 years. So for me, I was really surprised when I actually kind of tested myself, and I had thought that I was going to be in or near imbalance because of the amount of time that I'd actually been using an omega-3 supplement. And both Nigel and myself, and Nigel's my husband, came back with a balance of 14.4 to 1. So we were both horrified to think, well, we'd spent all that money on this so-called very good product that we've been taking. But more importantly, we were shocked to think that it actually was having an impact on our health. So we know that the science and technology, they're developing at such huge rates. It's probably the fastest rates within human history. And we know more about nutrition than ever before. But we still have these health challenges. So why is that? Why are we still facing these challenges and in finding them increasing in so many different areas when we know so much about what we should do and what we should be eating, etc. So our results show that 95% of us are in danger. So what does that really mean? We know that we probably eat the wrong foods a lot of the time, however stringent we are with our diets. And every now and then you need that comfort food or that treat or whatever. But that's where the problems are lying. We're finding that we're eating far too many omega-6s and we're eating too few omega-3s. Now, I love salmon, I love avocado, I love all the seeds and salads, etc. But Nigel's not a great fish eater. So, that's one of the reasons that we supplemented for, all that time. And we are finding that the diets that people have, they tend to go for the foods that are a quick fix because they're busy at work all day or they're rushing around after children. And so the kids get a processed pizza put in front of them or oven fried this, that, and the other, whatever it is. And really that's causing more issues within their diets. So the imbalance of the omega-6 and 3 is what we are trying to address. And that's important to address because the more omega-6s you have in your system, the more inflammatory markers you actually have within your body as well. And that's really quite crucial. And I realized that, that I was actually in real state of inflammation. And that's one of the reasons that I looked at this business when Dave kindly showed us, the opportunity. It was because I'd had a heart attack 2 years ago. And so I'd been looking at what could improve my inflammation around my organs. So we have the low levels of omega-3 and we're having inadequate polyphenols within our diet. So this low level of vitamin D3, especially in the Northern Hemisphere, is probably very apt because we don't have as much sunlight as maybe Spain or, you know, down in the you know, kind of warmer climes. So we actually get that real problem in the winter, especially, of not having enough vitamin D within our diet. So are you in the danger zone? Now this, as I say, I was really shocked when I realized that I was in the danger zone. I was horrified that I was in the danger zone. And really, 3 to 1 is where you would need to be, you want to be. The World Health Organization say 4 to 1 or lower. But, you know, we're born at 1 to 1. So having that ratio of 3 to 1, which would be perfect if that was the case, that's a bit like the tip of the iceberg. Unfortunately, most of us are like the underside of the iceberg, which is underwater. So people who do take an omega-3 supplement have tending to have that ratio of around about 7 to 1 or thereabouts. And that's where I thought I was going to be. And I was horrified, as I said, because I was such an avid taker of supplements. And I was nearer the ratio of 15 to 1, which is where most people in the, you know, kind of the European community are actually finding themselves. Quite often an awful lot higher than that as well. So as of February 2020, we've done over 480,000 tests. And now at April, we have actually done something like 491. It hasn't been updated on the site for the last couple of days, which says to me that I would think that probably we're just about to hit the 500,000. And I know that they're redoing the Vitas site, so it's more adaptable and easier to access and understand for us as the users. But this is an independent company. Vitas is an independent laboratory in Oslo. So that's where your tests go when you send them off. And this dry blood spot test is just such a fantastic way of actually finding out the ratios of your omega-3s and 6s. And as I said, this balance is really crucial for optimum health. So before the tests, we're finding that only about 5% of people have a ratio of 3 to 1 within Europe. And those who don't take the omega-3 supplement have got that balance of around about 7 to 1. So that's about 20% of the people. The 75% who don't take an omega-3 supplement have, on average, that 15 to 1 or maybe higher. And we've got many examples of people who actually have tested, have been much, much higher than that. And again, shocked because they thought they were healthy. And we're also finding that people who do take the test and then start to take the Zinzino Balance products have actually redressed their balance to near 3 to 1 within around about 120 days. Now that's a very, very quick turnaround in my view. And I've always believed that it takes a season for you to notice a serious difference. And noticing that difference, you're going to notice little things, maybe not aching so much, finding that you're not, you know, kind of, your joints aren't aching as much. And so various things will, you know, kind of be, you'll be noticing. I always suggest to people, once they go to take the test, is to write down how they feel that particular time. Any aches and pains, whether their eyesight's cloudy, whether they're muzzy-headed in the morning, you know, how do they feel? And then look back at that after 120 days and then see the differences in your system. And in most cases, I think people will notice a marked difference. Why is this so different? Well, we have a unique combination of omega-3s, which come from oily fish, which is pelagic fish, so herrings, anchovies, and things like that. And also with algae as well, so that's mixed together with it. And we also have polyphenols. Now, polyphenols are like the antioxidants, and they come from unripe olives. So they've harvested around about 2 months before they're ripe enough to eat. But that's when their polyphenols are in absolute abundance. So that's when we use them. And they're from an organic farms in Spain. So, you know, perfect for, you know, for getting a quality olive oil. We also add on to that vitamin D3. And the D3 is there to help protect that omega-3 from going rancid. You would not like a rancid fish oil. It's very unpleasant. Unfortunately, most fish oils that you find on the market will actually be rancid within literally hours. And you can, if you can taste the fish, then you usually find that's when it's gone rancid. So this is there to protect it always. It's, you know, a premium 100% guaranteed product, which is great. We fish responsibly. We're proud members of the Friend of the Sea, and we're also GMO free, and we're halal, and we're trusted by sports bodies as well. So that's an important factor if someone is wanting to take the product and be rest assured that it's going to be fine for them if they're competing. So what sort of health benefits can you expect? Well, these three things here, the normal brain function, heart function, and immune function, are really very important. We need to know that we're having the right amounts of EPA and DHA within our system. And that is just 3 of them. But look at what we have here. We have 18 other health claims that are approved by the EFSA. And they literally, it's not us saying about it, it's the EFSA saying we can say these things about our product. So it's about improving bone structure. It's helping normalize blood pressure, excuse me, tripping over my own mouth. Triglyceride levels, making sure that, you know, you're getting the proper nutrition to help development, especially in the fetus and, you know, and infants. It's very, very crucial. Make sure that their brain development is going well. This is a really powerful product that anyone can use literally from conception to death. So these are some of the testimonies we have. I always love to focus on the lady on the top of the right. Her name's Carla. She's an American, but she lives out in Denmark. And she tested, her first test was 34.4 to 1. So that's huge inflammatory factors that she must have been experiencing. And then when she tested her second test, went down to 2.9. Now that is amazing difference. And I'm sure that she noticed huge differences in her own body. But, you know, we're finding people every single day are saying, well, you know, that stopped and this is improved. So it's really just, as I say, gauging day to day about how you are and how you react to the product. And everyone's going to react differently, of course. Now here we've got the products that we have on our wheel, if you like. And at the top you can see our balance oils, and that's really there to redress the balance of the at a cellular level. And we've got different flavors. So we've got a vegan, patented vegan, we've got 4 different flavor oils, and we've also got a water dispersible oil as well, which is fantastic because it means that it can be used in juice and things like that for kids. Both my grandchildren take it, and they, especially my grandson, has had amazing results with it, as he was not hyperactive, but bordering on that hyperactivity. And it's really calmed him down and improved the way that he learns at school, when he's at school, I should say. Obviously, they're in lockdown as well, so homeschooling now. And then we have the immune and brain, and we have 3 different products for that. We have a product called Viva, which is a fantastic product. I absolutely love this product. Extend is also an amazing product as well, and that's an anti-inflammatory. And we have Protect. Now, Protect is really taking its forefront now, especially at this time with this virus going around. And then at the bottom of the page, you can see we've got weight control. And you might not necessarily need it for weight management, but sometimes we want to have a healthy option rather than reaching for a packet of crisps or you know, kind of a pre-packed sandwich that's probably not that healthy anyway. So this is a product, the weight products are literally a sachet that you can mix in water or milk or oat milk. And it really replaces everything that you need, your nutrition, everything that you need. And it's also got a prebiotic in it. We've got 2 vegan options as well on that. And there's also protein bars. So if you're into your fitness and you want to have a protein bar that you can actually have after your exercise, this is a great way to do it. And 2 different flavors on that. And we also have a vegan bar as well, which is superb. I absolutely love this product. probably too much. I love it. And then probably my very favorite product out of the whole lot, because it works so quickly, is the Xenobiotic. And this is a powder that you mix with water, or you can mix it into food and cooking, all sorts. You can mix it in so many different ways, but it takes literally a few hours to start working. So you're going to notice a difference very, very quickly when you start taking this product. And we have something called the health protocol. And the health protocol is designed around the oil, the Extend, she says, holding it upside down, and the Xenobiotic, which I just mentioned. So those three products together are a really key way of getting the best results in the shortest amounts of time. And then we have our skincare products. And I've got a little box of them here. So we've got the sample ones here. So Zinzino Skin Serum is superb. Now, my background is as a beautician, and so I've tried probably every product on the market, and I'm very fussy. And I was definitely going to try to make sure that I made sure I was looking at exactly the right product in the right way. So I stopped using everything else. And I found this product does exactly the same job and better than, you know, kind of half a dozen different products that I had been using. And I just use it in the morning and at night, and I absolutely love it. I'm 65. My skin doesn't feel like a 65-year-old skin, and it's superb. So my product story, as I said, I had a heart attack 2 years ago, and this heart attack took me by surprise. Happened on my grandson's 5th birthday, and I ended up with 3 stents. I had a blockage in one tube, but I had very, very narrow arteries naturally. So the 2 other stents were there as precautionary. I was lucky enough to meet Dr. Paul Clayton, who you're going to hear tomorrow night from if you're wanting to listen to him. He's amazing. And he said to me that I can probably help you get off those drugs that you were on, because I came out of hospital with 7, within around about 6 months. Well, I managed that in probably 3.5, 4 months. So for me, I'm ever thankful for this. I feel better than I've ever felt before, which is great. And I'm you know, proof that you actually don't have to, you know, be on drugs for the rest of your life. But always make sure that you, when you're making no health claims here, please make sure that you do contact your health provider to help you through that if you're going to be doing that. And so very essential. So it's about taking your test. So finding out your number, the way you find out your number is to take this blood spot test. It's got everything you need in this little box. It's a sealed box, so it's completely pristine. You send that off once you've done it to Vitas Labs, and you start then nourishing your body with the Zinzino Balance Oil, or any of the other products that you wish to as well. So you're going to be able to review your tests around about 14 days under normal circumstances, but we're not under normal circumstances at this precise moment in time. So it may take a little bit longer for your test to be completed. So please make sure that you give it enough time. So don't panic about it. It will get there, and make sure that you fill in the anonymous form on the zinzinotest.com, and make sure you actually put your email in so you can get your email response back when it's completed. Now, what you're going to get out of that is you're going to get a 10-page report. This 10-page report gives you indications about how you can improve your health and how you can improve the balance on a quicker basis. And then you're going to continue taking the product and make sure that you then retest again after 4 months. And then you're going to see the difference. Now this, I was so impressed. First of all, I did my first test at, it was 14.4 to 1. I did a second test with Dave Ives when we were doing a road show together, and that came back as 4.4 to 1, and that was after 90 days. And then I did a further one. It must have been around about 130, 140 days. And I had then gone down to 3.6. So I was almost back in balance. So I was just staggered that it happened so quickly. I'm just about to do another test myself now because I'm hoping to see more green than I had yellows this last time. So it will be really good to see. The great news is that for customers, you actually have a money back guarantee. And this applies if you have a 3-to-1 balance or better on your first test, but it's also only valid if a monthly subscription is taken as well. So it's a no risk decision when you're looking at it as a customer. It's a fantastic way to get your health back in balance. And if you are in balance already, then you actually have the option to have your money back. So then it's about getting your products for free. So most people, when they recommend a product, you don't get referrals, prizes or whatever, but we do with Zinzino. So our customers are able to order their own products on their auto ship, and you can refer 4 friends who also join you on the Zinzino wellness products. And then as long as you have a volume that produces at least 4 times the amount of your own order, then you qualify for a free product. And then you could also qualify for free shipping by using our Zinzino app. Now, this is a really clever little app. And I think it's important to remember that when you start any new regime, it's really important to have that rhythm, that habit. And this helps create that habit. You have a little app and it pops up every morning at the time you put in that you want to be reminded. And it will ask you, have you taken your balance oil? And you either click snooze or forget or yes. Every time you click yes, I have, then you're going to be awarded a point. And once you get to 365 points, which is a year, then you're going to get free shipping as well. So you've got the opportunity to not only get free products for yourself by introducing other people to join you as well as a customer, but you also have the opportunity for free shipping. I really don't know of any other company out there that actually offers this sort of opportunity for people. Right, it was the business one. So my apologies, I haven't got all the extra things. The great news is you can actually access these products. So the balance oil kit would be, you get 2 bottles of the balance oil, 2 large bottles, and you get 2 small bottles as well. And you'll get 2 tests, and that is shipped out, and that's 149 euros. We're still waiting for our UK sterling price, but 149 euros. And that will give you 2 months supply. If you were to choose, for instance, the health protocol, which is the extend, the oil, and the xenobiotic, and the tests, that would be 239 euros. And that would give you enough, as I said, for 2 months. And if you're on the first one, just the balance oil, that would be 30 euros a month. If you're going to be on the health protocol, you're looking at 75 euros a month. So for around about 62 pounds, you can actually get all your nutrition. Now I've worked with quite a few health companies before and used their products, of course, but I have never found something as versatile as this and as cost effective as this, as than the Zinzino opportunity here for customers. As I say, we're very customer centric. Customers have the best price ever. So, and you can reassure that your person who introduced or invited you along today will love to get you sorted on your journey for the balance oil and the product. So my name is Sue Booth. I'm an executive with Zinzino. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I look forward to seeing you and hearing your journey as well. Thank you so much.